So I got to thinking, what about when there's a storm and I don't need the battery, but the power is on and doing fine? I need a 12-volt DC power supply, and that way I don't need to set up that giant battery to run my pumps. Now, I could use the giant battery to run the pumps no matter what, but wouldn't it nice to just be able to plug something into the wall? So here's my solution to that. I went down to Murphy's Surplus in El Cajon, poked around on the shelves a little bit, and I found this power supply. DC power supply. Here's the specs. Has plus and minus 12-volt outputs and a 5-volt output. So my 12-volt pumps draw 1.8 amps maximum, supposedly. So supposedly this will drive two of them, we hope. And as you can tell, it's like in a heavy gauge bulletproof aluminum frame. I presume it's regulated. I don't have a way to check the ripple, but I went online. Mauser actually shows these things, and they are $270 a piece. Buy them in a quantity of 120. So I paid $7.50, and I presume the thing is going to work. I haven't hooked it up yet, but I'm going to give it a try. By the way, the music in the background is Spotify playing Junior Mance, who died a little bit ago at the age of something like 90 or something. Anyway, great piano player. So here is the final checked out power supply, and you can see over here on the AC side, light's not so great, the ground, neutral, and hot wires connected to a standard 3-prong connector. And on the DC output side here, I only need terminals 3 and 4, counting from the right. 3 is plus 12 and 4 is ground. And that goes down here over to this is a cut off piece of just a regular extension cord, just like the clamps that I made for the battery, where this ends up being plus 12 on the bottom and ground on the top. So you can see that's where this came from, that I've jury-rigged before. Here's the clamps for the battery, going round and round and ending up at a similar connector with plus 12 and ground. So we'll see if this works, and all I have to do is remember when I put this in the side room, if it's raining, to stick it in a plastic bag or something so it doesn't get wet, just in case water does get into that room somehow, wind blowing or something, or put a plastic box over it or something like that, since it is an open frame thing.